Hi, and welcome to the Cult TV Sofa. This is a reaction video for the third episode of Buffy the Vampire Slayer called The Witch. Last time we saw everyone survive a vampire attack except for Jessie, who was used as bait to capture Buffy after being turned. The mysterious stranger popped up again, and we learnt his name is Angel, and pretty much did nothing to help, so that was nice and useful. The vampires attacked the bronze to drain people's blood to help give the master strength to escape the barrier that imprisons him. Jesse and the main vampire Luke were both killed, scuppering the master's plan, and he just gave up, renounced his vampirism, and said he was becoming a vegetarian. If you hadn't guessed, I made up the last part. He actually became vegan. So let's see what happens in this episode. There's going to be any relevant trivia that I find over here during the episode, and I'm going to start it in 3, 2, 1.
I make allowances for your youth, but I expect a certain amount of responsibility, and instead of which you enslave yourself to this cult.
You don't like the color?
You have a sacred birthright, Buffy. You were chosen to destroy vampires, not to wave pom-poms at people.
And she's also a child.
And as the Watcher, I forbid it.
Oh.
And you'll be stopping me how?
Yeah.
But by appealing to your common sense,
Ooh.
if such a creature exists.
I will still have time to fight the forces of evil, okay? I just want to have a life. I want to do something normal. Something safe.
I train with my mom. 3 hours in the morning, 3 at night.
6 hours a
Quality time
day.
with my mom would probably lead to some quality matricide.
Wow, she's smoking. Literally.
The world's on fire! Enough for the hyperbole.
Nice to see the teachers all round to help.
But that's the thrill of living on the Hellmouth.
The
Without
thrill?
a cornucopia of fiends and devils and ghouls to engage.
You need to get out more.
Pardon me for finding the glass half full.
Any common denominators in cases of spontaneous combustion?
Rage.
British spirit.
In most cases, the person who combusted was terribly angry or upset.
So maybe Amber's got this power to make herself be on fire. It's like the Human Torch, only it hurts.
I need to get this game
That's the
over.
worst
I bet I just
superpower
saw a couple
ever.
episodes before. Oh dear. What?
A fertility statue. You don't need to see it.
You know, there's this girl Amy, and she trains with her mom like 3 hours
Anyone
a
know where you
day.
can order those from? It's
Sounds like
for a
her mom's
friend.
pretty into it.
Sounds like her mom doesn't have a lot to do.
Cheapers.
That's my mom.
No. Catherine Madison. Get down with your bad self.
Her nickname was Catherine the Great. She took that team and made them tri-county champions. You know, no one's ever done that before.
But Amy's nice. We used to hang in junior high. When her mom would go on a broth kick, Amy'd come over to my house and we'd stuff ourselves with brownies.
That's never a good sign. A bricked up window.
Except they sacrificed
What did Barbie ever do to you?
Cordelia.
Oh.
Feed on her.
Your own thing, whatever it is, got you kicked out of school, and we had to move here to find a decent school that would take you. Honey,
That sounds like a conversation I should have had a long time ago.
a little shaky on the dismount.
I don't want to drive today, Mr. Paul.
You flunked driver's ed twice already. Show me some moves or you'll be taking the bus to college.
So in America, I know you have
Okay,
driver's ed
check the brake.
lessons. Do you actually pass your driving
Check the
test
mirror.
in school?
Start the engine.
In the UK, we have
Oh.
to have separate lessons,
car
something to
in
do with
drive.
school, and you pass or fail
Forward
those.
through the
I
cones
never quite
with a
understood how it
gentle,
worked.
even turn to
Let me
the
know in the comments. Why do you keep driving? Stop! B minus, I reckon. She was standing in the middle of the road. Why did that truck not stop? It was just driving and driving straight towards her. It wouldn't have been her fault. It was his fault. And he didn't even stop.
Okay, all right. So you're in high school. You are desperate to make the team and please your mom. So you turn to witchcraft.
As you
What's
do.
the first thing you're gonna do?
Check out the books on witchcraft.
No, that would be the last thing you would do. You don't want to leave a paper trail. Forget that.
It'll just take a minute.
I'm guessing
You don't have a
Xander's done
minute.
that as
Cheerleaders
well.
are in danger. Buffy's in danger.
Witches, historic roots to modern practice. Checked out by Alexander Harris.
The pagan rites, checked out by...
All right. It's not what you think.
You like to look at the semi-nude engravings?
Oh, well, I guess it is.
It is what you think.
You all quite finished? We have to find a conclusive test.
Oh dear.
We've got to get her to a hospital.
They can't help her.
Magic.
This is a bloodstone vengeance spell. Hits the body hard like a quart of alcohol and then just eradicates the immune system.
How do we reverse the spell?
Well, I've been researching that, and we can reverse all the spells if we can just lay our hands on Amy's spellbook. The other way is to cut the witch's head off.
Show of hands.
It's not Amy's fault.
That's a backup plan.
She only became a witch to survive her mother.
Your daughter has access to some very powerful magics, and somehow your obsession with cheerleading
I
has
don't
made...
care about cheerleading. It's not my fault she's doing stuff.
As her mother, you should assume some
That's
responsibility
Amy.
for her actions.
Her mother wants her past glory
It always
back,
gets to
so
that.
she swapped bodies with her, so she could be a cheerleader
Never
again.
mind. Ever since her dad left, I can't control her.
You're afraid of her.
Amy?
I'm gonna stop this. Promise. Just hang on.
So is this the last episode? Does she die and that's it? I'm guessing.
We only have a few minutes left. Unlock the gate. Let the darkness shine. Cover us with holy fear. Show me.
Oh, I hope you're ready, because when they switch back, she's not going to be very happy. Yeah, Sunnydale Razorbacks. That's really unfair, though, because even when they switch back now, she's going to be known as the girl who fell and ran off. Still wrecked her social life at school.
Satan, release the unworthy.
That's just what you want an unhinged, murdering mother to have. An axe.
Buffy?
Where's the mother? There she is.
Guess what? I feel better.
That body was mine. Mine! I shall look upon my enemy. I shall look upon her, and the dark place will have her soul. Corsheth, take her!
That's quite a cool effect.
But I didn't think you'd pull it off.
I got her! Cut her head off!
What are you doing?
Saving you.
Get your hands off of her.
Good job he didn't take the initiative on his own.
It wasn't exactly her.
I was my mom.
Oh.
Where is she?
Nice to see that they're there in the crunch, though. So what happened to the mother?
And there's been no sign of her?
That last spell, she said I'd never make trouble again. Whoever she is, I don't think we'll have to worry.
Twisted.
I'm just happy to have my body back. I'm thinking of getting fat.
You know, I hear that looks in for spring.
Oh my god. Oh. Okay. So that was the third episode of Buffy the Vampire Slayer. What a horrible woman. And not just a horrible woman, like I said, a horrible mother. How can you do that to your child? And then, obviously, at the end, we see the mother in that statue. She intended to send. Was she sending the daughter or Buffy? Buffy to the to that position, but I think she would have sent a daughter there as well. So what happens? She what live forever in that statue without food and drink? That's a pretty horrible way to go. Crumbs. So yeah, obviously she's a vampire slayer. We saw vampires in the first episode, which would obviously make sense. You need to have vampires in the pilot. This is, although it's the third episode, the first two were kind of the pilot in two halves. So I suppose they have had something different other than vampires fairly quickly, just to show that it's not just vampires. There are other things that happen. Witches makes sense to have a witch in the second episode, definitely. And we didn't see any vampires at all, actually, did we? Yeah, that's a bit odd. I would have thought there would have been. Maybe she could have done she could have gone out at night. No, killed one or something, but just for continuity, so we knew there were still vampires around. But oh well. It's only the third episode. I know there are quite a few episodes to go, so I'm sure we'll see more vampires in the future. Yeah, it was a good episode. It was interesting, like the twist of the mother being the daughter. Yeah, didn't see it coming until literally right at the last second. Probably because we didn't know Amy as a character. So we have no idea what her personality was like. Obviously, her personality is very different to her mother's by the looks of it. Although she seems to get more confident at the end there, because she did a bit of sass back to Cordelia. So maybe now her mother's not in the picture, she'll have a chance to shine as well. So hopefully so. Yeah, good episode. Looking forward to the next one. Let me know what you thought in the comments below. It'd be great if you could like and subscribe. See you in the next one. Be seeing you.